That's one hell of a ship, by the way.
Yeah, I don't believe this is what the expedition came on. This might be something that crash landed much earlier.
Maybe.
Or unless it's the Shannon, like the missing Shannon ship.
Well,
I suppose we can see what name is written on
because they've got a much smaller
bow.
wooden ship right there on the left.
That could be one of the lifeboats.
Oh yeah, there's another one back there.
Yeah, usually these ships have at least 6 to 8 or so lifeboats. Let's go take a look.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Wander!
Yeah. Well, I was setting up for Cyberpunk, and then Shell's like, "No, we're playing Call of the Sea."
I just heard
You
a
don't
voice
get a
coming
day
from the
off.
TV, and I go, what's going on?
Yeah.
So what did she say?
I honestly haven't the faintest.
I was...
That ship, it was something or other.
Oh, it's Lady Shannon.
Yeah.
See? On the front?
Oh yeah.
And it looks like it got clawed up.
Yep.
See the giant claw marks? I'm going to go back here because I see something.
I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores.
Yeah, that is the Lady Shannon. So there's fabric. There's this weird pole. What's carved into it?
I don't know. You can go up and take a look at it, though.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Don't know if that's supposed to be a clue.
Not yet. She'll write them down if they're relevant. This game has been almost too friendly about that.
Yeah,
I'd say
for some-
follow the wires back to the source.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder if you have to put these lights on and then that might reveal something with the pole. But yeah, someone may have made their home in there. There is a light being emitted from the interior. However, I'm not going to go inside the ship yet because there seems to be more this way. Maybe even another encampment.
Wow.
Looks like they took items from the stranded ship.
That they did. Let's go into area number 1. Oh, there's some plants over here. Photographs. Maybe, oh, maybe someone was using this as a
Makeshift
black
dark room, yeah.
Yeah, a dark room.
Oh, that's probably the doctor.
God, look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
Yeah, he's completely covered in the spots, and so he was tied up to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope he's not alive, and... Yep.
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
Oh, so he broke free.
Oh, yeah,
and-
they had a creature tied up.
Uh-huh.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing?
Hey, what's that in his hand?
Fish?
Oh.
Floating rocks?
The doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Oh, it's probably the heads of the other sea creatures out in the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shell,
I
if
know.
it doesn't have the eye icon, there's nothing on the backside.
Oh.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call De Aroa, quick!
Oh, so the doctor came back and attacked them with a knife and was spouting off the
What
weird
if
language.
they tied the doctor to the pole and he turned into a fish man?
That's what I had said.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I had said that he turned into a fish and walked back into the sea. He broke out. Yeah, so Teodora might be the Polynesian man that they have along with them on the expedition. So yeah, it was just them. Roy was already dead.
I believe
Ooh.
Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
What kind of weird sculpture is that? The Newburyport Tiara. exhibition by C.D. Ward. Can you actually read what this is about? Or the... it's just so fuzzy. I think they don't want us to read this.
Yeah, it's like if you really
If you
wanted
squint,
to,
you could potentially read it, but...
It's not worth the headache.
Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond Legrasse.
By C.D. Ward.
Another by C.D. Ward. Also, it's like a Q&A. One answer is not at all. But then something's... Why don't they let us read the interview?
Mm-hmm.
Because does it give away too many answers? Honestly not. My view on something... Yeah. Yeah, you can only make out some of the words.
Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. Headache,
Police wait.
Shell, please, let's not.
I know. I'm just upset because why go through the effort of showing us these things if you're not actually going to have... This
Goodness
one...
me, what a collection of happy news.
Strange incident in Massachusetts.
Yep.
Gardner
their
family
Arkham
vanishes.
Farm, C.D. Ward.
The Gardner family...
Vanishes from their...
Well, from their Arkham Farm, but I'm saying the Gardner family were something.
Please stop.
Okay, fine.
Part of the reason why I've been so tired is because eye strain, and so looking at this is worse.
Robert Soydamp and his wife found dead at high seas. So the C.D. Ward has perhaps been finding all incidences in the newspapers revolving
It's
around
too
Massachusetts.
dark to see anything inside the tents. I should find a way to turn these lights on.
Oh, I wonder if we turn the lights on, then we can actually read.
Well, yeah. Why don't you go do that? Because you'll have to come back. So follow the power poles.
Yes,
Probably left.
probably back here. Wait, what was that noise? Oh, there's a huge crane over there. Yeah, is this the power box?
Yep.
Dead as a doornail.
No!
Keep following it. Turn right.
Power generator. Somewhere. Please. Wait. Okay, it's going through here. Ooh, this is part of the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that key symbol in the distance. And a staircase, and this is really cool. But yeah, we want to turn that light on. I don't like venturing too far without seeing everything, but yeah, until we get this on, the lights will be useless to us. Is the generator in here? This looks like a generator of some sort.
It might need to be turned
No, that's
on.
a projector, Shell.
Oh, it is a projector, you're right. I'm not seeing a mechanism or a contraption around
Maybe
here.
you followed the wrong cable?
Yeah, let me go back.
I bet you have to go back to the ship.
I suppose if it really isn't going to let us see what those are. Wait, what's this? Oh, an old radio. Yeah, because these are the thickest cables. This is definitely hooked up to the lights.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I'm going down this way.
There you go.
Seem to be a lot of parts. Here.
No
Still
power.
no power. Okay, looks like we do have to go in.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Yeah, there's ships that are still tied. I'm just expecting some creature to...
I don't think this is
Come
going to
out
be
of a
one of those
corner.
games. This is an amnesia. And was not... You have to... Yeah.
Yep, here we go. Let's climb up here.
This place gives me the creeps.
I just thought the ship would be the last place we'd go, but maybe we do have to figure out what's in the ship, turn on the power, and then we get access to all of those notes.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Dead as a doornail.
All right, it goes this way. Lady Shannon, Sydney. Here we go. Oh, but it looks like it's been gutted. I don't like the fact that that just goes straight into the water.
No power. Damn it. This isn't right.
There we go. Maybe we have to do the right order?
Nope, wrong. I'll try again.
So 3, 2,
2.
4?
Well, let's try that.
Yep.
Yep, and 1.
All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Well, there's this. We'll be able to get power to other devices this way. Now, should I go further while I'm here? Or will this be progression?
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east
That
of
voice.
Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
Is that Harry?
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady
No,
Shannon has run aground.
just a recording.
Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
What are these?
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition.
I'm just going to turn it off because it's the same message over and over and over again. Well then, let's take a look at all of these notes.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid.
Nothing on the back.
Mm-hmm.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Oh, it levitates when exposed to different vibrations and frequencies? But it looks like he's already eliminated a number of possibilities. Ah, but what one's the right one?
Well, considering...
Oh, he does have some of them
Yeah.
levitating right here. Anything in those drawers? Oh. Oh.
I wouldn't try it yet.
No.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
Nan Madol. On the island of Punape, there's a city called Nan Madol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Yeah, so all of the columns. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Well then, I suppose that's an explanation for this. No, they do seem to be levitating there a little bit.
I wouldn't
These
try
knobs
yet.
must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
I bet you're going to get more clues.
Yeah. Let's take a look around now. What did they have there? How many days they were perhaps
Apparently,
trapped?
Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
32 days.
Mm-hmm.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
Why don't you read this if you're...
I was thinking this expedition had failed, and I was worried how we get back home, but then I found those stairs that led me to the giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears a distress call.
Oh, so by the organ, I wonder if they mean that stairway that was out back by the
Yeah.
structures. Hmm. Oh, this is from Frank.
is certainly a resourceful man.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us. Frank.
A compass. Oh, the Lady Shannon. The ship's logs.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
I'll let you read these.
June 30th, 1934. 8:25 a.m. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks. If there's anything left to pick up by then. 12:40 p.m. Left the island after lunch. No incidents. June 31st, 1934. 6 a.m. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch. What?
They caught the wrong
They
thing.
caught the wrong thing.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14th, 1934. 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing, until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale. Yup, not a whale.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Tahiti. So they moored. What, they thought the whales were over here?
Mm-hmm.
That got completely shattered. Anything else? Yeah, there's a harpoon. Yeah, there's a lot of instruments in this room, but it looks like they took everything that they could. Anything on the floor that I can use? Nope.
Not really.
Well, it
If
looks...
you want to try messing with the frequencies.
I can try. Let's see what happens. Oh. Weird. I mean, they're levitating a little higher. Look at that. Oh, wait, look at that. Is this one the right spot?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at that. This moves the first two. Or the, well, no, the one
Yeah,
and then
so
the
it's
third.
one of these puzzles.
Yeah. Well, I got it.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
Interesting enough, you got it by pointing all of the...
All of them in the same direction.
Yeah.
So it's 262, 349.
She already wrote it down,
41.
though.
Yeah.
Well, that's convenient.
Well then. Isn't that always funny that that's how those go? You just try something and you go, whoops. Well, that worked. Hopefully we don't have a spooky. Because usually something creepy happens when you've discovered something of import.
You gotta look further down.
Yep.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
The thing is, she should acknowledge the fact that the illness was present even before she was exposed to the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, now that that's activated, let's see what this does.
At last, some light. That should make things easier.
Thought I heard something. Oof.
I think there's just a lot of stuff moving around.
Yep, that there is. Yeah, so this was the pole where he had been kept, and they even had lights on him.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Okay, well now that we can read, perhaps we'll actually be able to see the contents of those articles and letters. Except, yeah, this was the... I wonder if seeing these in different light mean anything? No.
Wait, go back to that one. There's something on the backside.
There is. Oh. It took 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength? Yeah,
one does
because
not.
of him turning into the creature.
Nope.
No, is it... Do we need another light in here? Or
No,
there
I
isn't
think
a
you're
light
just not
in here?
supposed to read those.
Photographic film.
Transparent film cartridge. Yep. Ward and Blake, the news agency. Cassandra D. Ward. Oh, so that's what CD Ward is. It's
so the reporter
lady.
lady is C.D. Ward.
Yes. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of women back in those days did use their first 2 initials and then their last name. But yeah, nothing new here. So she was the one investigating all of this and keeping track of all of... Ooh, plants.
Someone here had a green thumb. A portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Tales from Beyond. The House at the End of the World by Chandler Hogarth, apparently. Escape from Arcadia. You will find plenty of fascinating stories in Tales from Beyond, the unique magazine. All the stories printed in Tales from Beyond will live forever on in our readers' imagination. Its unrivaled, excellent stories of weird, shocking, and horrible, gripping tales that stimulate the mind and send shivers up the spine. Tales that take our readers from the ordinary world about us into the fearful realm of shocking stories, so thrilling, so thrillingly told that they seem very real. The cream of weird stories. Why would you want to call your stuff the cream of weird stories? I suppose it's because, what, cream rises to the top of milk fats and stuff? Tales from Beyond prints the best fiction, tales in the world today. The high quality of its stories is evidenced by the comparatively large number of stories from Tales from Beyond that have been reprinted or awarded honorable mention in annual best fiction anthologies. You're reading the best when you read Tales from Beyond, the unique fiction magazine. January, it was like 25 cents at the time. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of those old pulp fiction novels that people had, like short stories and novellas of the old sci-fi writers, they tended to...
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella.
Eric Zahn Symphony Orchestra. Is that an old 70? Yeah, 78 RPM. That's an old one. Yeah, we have some 78 RPM discs at home from, obviously, before the 33s and the 45s were released. But it's very hard to actually play these because you need a special... I mean, you obviously need a special record player, but you also have to make sure that they have the proper diamond tip so they don't end up scratching it improperly, and... in any case.
He's repairing my old music box.
Who's that in the distance?
That
The
might be
creepy
the
guy with the
doctor.
knife? It looks like it.
Attack? What attack?
Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack. Yeah, so that's when the Dr. DeWitt had come back with the knife. You can even see just the sliver of the knife in his hand. Right there. Oh,
What
this is
happened on this ship?
they ran into the ship? Okay, so that's...
That might
That-
be the doctor.
No, look, he's wearing the...
Oh,
he
it's
has
the Maori. You're right.
Yeah, well, I don't... Would you call him Maori?
Is it Maori?
I don't know what
Sorry.
tribe he's from in particular. But he does have the tattoos and the patterned attire. But then that's Frank and that's Harry. I mean, obviously the CD Ward, Cassandra, she's the one taking these photographs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we found her little room. Hmm?
Did he
Oh.
take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more?
Okay, that's interesting. Anything in here? Nope. Anything around the fire?
There are only 4 chairs around the campfire.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be Cassandra, Frank, Toadora?
Yeah.
His name was something like that. And then, yeah, because DeWitt was no longer himself.
And potentially turned into a fish person and went into the sea.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's where we were. Okay. Onwards to the next tent.
These 2 fellas seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and maybe it's Tea Haroa.
Tea Haroa?
Tea Haroa. I think that's what his name would be. Singing while working on the workshop.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
C is Cassandra. Frank, I understand what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was... If it was your wife... Wait, if it were your wife who was sick?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look at what happened to Dr. DeWitt. Man's going completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try and convince him? Frank.
Yeah. So, she wanted to stay to the end. Not just for the scoop.
These medical tools are hair-raising. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. Oh dear, this dog was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stones danced with my song, my little. Everything is tuned in this place. There's a treasure in shot garlock harfling in Harvard Laggle.
But hey, it's the knife, the bleeding eye. Yep. His hat.
A white fedora. It's really dirty.
Anything on the ground I can look at? Nope.
A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze.
Yeah, this is DeWitt's handkerchief.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
Alright, what do we have in here?
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
Innsmouth, see? Fisherman? And she's saying her grandfather looks exactly like this man?
Yep.
Her father was a...
So
her grandfather was a
Her grandfather probably fished up her grandmother.
And then the sickness got passed on to her mother and then passed on to her.
Menu is rather limited here.
Okay, so at this point we've seen...
I don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for it. When he lived in the dormitory, he only ate out of tomato soup and corn cans. I've never seen anybody with such poor nourishment.
Oh, so did they meet at college?
The expedition only has 5 members now.
But obviously DeWitt was already starting to go mad.